It's time for Be in the Driver's Seat with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and mental health expert, Dr. Teresa Moore. A Saturday morning mix of cars, credit, and wellness created just for you.
Brought to you by Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet of Waterford.
Plan your next vehicle purchase or get your credit rolling in the right direction with Regina today. And now, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Dr. Teresa Moore.
Good morning. You are listening to Be in the Driver's Seat. I'm your host, Regina Eileen Woodard. Regina, a.k.a. the Queen of Car Loans. And I'm sitting next to my favorite co-host in the whole wide world, Dr. Teresa Moore.
Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Teresa Moore. So glad to be on this morning.
You know, I'm super excited because, you know, we have a lot of great things going on in the community. I mean, the things that go on in the community are a huge part of the community. And people are probably saying, Regina, what do you mean? Well, you need people that get the news out. And that's what we like to do. We like to share information that's going on. So if you have anything going on in the community, you can always contact us. And what's our contact number, Dr. T? What number are we using? I mean, I could use, she's probably saying, Regina, why are you asking me that? But you know what? You can contact us at 248-218-9808, 248-218-9808. If you have any information that you want to share with us that you want us to talk about on the show as far as a community event, because the community events that we're going to share is from our area in the Pontiac area. But if you have any events going on in Detroit, Inkster, Warren, Michigan, or surrounding areas, we want you guys to give us a call. Or you will also have our podcast. So if you want to listen to Be in the Driver's Seat, you can always listen to us. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple. You can download and listen to our show. But our first current event is we have our 25th annual golf outing fundraiser this Monday, August 8th. I'm super excited about that. Aren't you super excited, Dr. T?
I am. I'm super excited. Meals on Wheels is hosting this event, so I'm excited about that.
So let's give them a rundown exactly what Meals on Wheels is. You want to explain that, Dr. T?
Well, Meals on Wheels is a nonprofit organization that supplies meals to seniors and other individuals in the community. And they've been doing this for quite some time. And this year, this is the 22nd, I believe, event that they're doing, the 25th, annual golf outing that they're doing. And they're doing this to raise funds so they can continue to be a pillar in the community, providing services to those that are in need.
So the Pontiac Meals Foundation is actually runs that in the Pontiac area. Is I call her Mama Rosa Randolph. You know, Mama.
I love her so much.
she is a pillar in the community. She's a lady that does stuff behind the scenes. You know, some people that do things in the community, they want to put their name in lights. They want the rah, 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 rah. With Mama Rosa Randolph, you know, she does things and she moves in silence. And she does a lot of things for other organizations. She doesn't have to toot her own horn and share it. But this Monday is the 25th annual golf outing fundraiser that we have. Registration starts at 7 a.m. Shotgun starts at 8. It is at the Links Crystal Lake, 800 Golf Drive, Pontiac, Michigan. And we'll have prizes for the teams. Men and women are mixed. We have the continental breakfast. Dr. T, our breakfast is always off the chain. You know, you don't come in and you just get like a muffin. You get a variety. So if you don't get a chance to eat when you're golfing that day, you can get your free complimentary meal that's already included. And then lunch on the turn? What? Lunch on the hamburgers, cheeseburgers. I mean, you know what? You're going to get a meal. So don't just, some golf outings you go to, you just go play, right? They don't bring the best of the best out. We bring the best of the best out at our golf outings. And I'm saying our golf outing is because I'm a part of the committee. I mean, I've been a part of this committee since 2000, I want to say 2009 or 10. So I've been with them a long time on the Pontiac Meals on Wheels committee, fundraising committee. But that day we'll be having raffles. Matter of fact, Dr. T, we're giving away, we have different prizes we'll be giving away. You know, one, we'll have a wheelbarrow full of Kool-Aid for you all. Just read between the lines, okay?
It's an adult event, so it's going to be a great adult gift. Yeah.
I love it. See, you always know how to like back me up and help me get my words together, because, you know, I'll say something and it's like, okay, Regina, you shouldn't have said that. You should have said it this way. And you always cover me. That's why when you have somebody that compliments you, that's covering you. They cover you and you don't even know you're being covered.
Yeah, that's what sisters do. We cover each other.
Right. So what we do have, we still have time for golfers. If you still want to be a golfer, we still have that open. You can go to PontiacMealsOnWheels.net and register, or give them a call. And I don't have that number, so don't scream. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I'll be there probably around. I'll probably roll in probably around 6:30, 6:15. Hey, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be very hard. I'm gonna have to pray the night before. I always say my prayers, Dr. T, but you know we're gonna have to say a special prayer that the Queen can get up, right?
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Wait a minute, did you just call me out? You just called me out.
I did. So, you know, we might as well just keep it real, right? So, you know, 6 o'clock is not one of your strongest hours. So, let's keep it real.
You know, the Queen has to get her beauty rest. So that means I probably need to be in the bed probably around 10. But that's not going to happen. But, you know, I was listening to Grant Cardone, and Grant was saying, you know, the thing about it, though, he says he gets his 7 hours sleep. You know why? He goes to bed early because he goes hard all day. He goes from event to event to event. And the one thing what Grant said, and, you know, since we're giving all this, you know, I'm already giving the advice early right from the Queen. So when you have a huge win in life, you know what you got? You got to keep going. You can't take a rest and then go on vacation when you have a huge win. You got to keep it going. You got to keep the momentum. I got to listen to that again on my way in and what he said. But the second event that we are working on to be a part of this event, and I'm super excited about this one. But Isha Banner, she's another pillar in the community, a young pillar in the community. She's doing a lot of things at her e-community mentor program in Pontiac. And she's having their first annual Family Appreciation Day, August 20th. Check-in time is 11:30. Event starts at 12, and it's 12 to 5, Dr. T. Mm-hmm. And then they're actually looking for volunteers or sponsors, and you can call them at 248-622-4334, 248-622-4334. And it's going to be located, it's going to be at the United Mortgage Sports Complex at 867 South Boulevard East, Pontiac, Michigan. And guess what? It's free. Let me give you that telephone number one more time. It's 248-622-4334, and it's located at United Wholesale Mortgage Sports Complex, 867 South Boulevard East, Pontiac, Michigan, 48342. And again, it's free. And that's important that you guys know it's free because, I mean, they're going to have a lot of activities. They're going to have community resources, children activities, family activities, dance performance, music, and then the main thing, food. Okay, and so if you're hungry, come on an empty stomach so you can just get a little meal. We know that sometimes we need to get a meal when we go somewhere. Me, when I go somewhere, do you have a meal for me? Do you have a snack?
When you come in asking for a snack or a meal.
No, I don't have to come in and ask. I just look. I just open my eyes. I just peel the room.
So you pay attention to your surroundings.
Right, I just pay attention. Where's the water? Where's the water?
That's good.
Where's the food?
So listen, and since Queen's talking about the food, we're calling our golfers again on Saturday, September 17, 2022. The Pontiac Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta is having their 10th annual charity golf classic event, and it's hosted in partnership with the Delta Fortitude Foundation. The location is being held at Fieldstone Golf Club, which is at 1984 Taylor Road. Again, that's 1984 Taylor Road, and that is in Auburn Hills, Michigan. For further information, please visit the PontiacDeltas.com, and you can find out more information. Again, they're calling all golfers, so there is still time to get your teams together so that you can participate. So we're excited about that. And also today at 9 o'clock a.m., you all can head over to Pontiac Academy for Excellence that's located at 196 Cesar Chavez, East Cesar Chavez, and that's right here and right in the city of Pontiac. And what's happening is there's a community giveaway that's happening today. So there will be free gas cards, free Uber and Lyft cards, and also clothing will be available, and they will have some snacks for you. So, Queen, I know you're excited hearing about the snacks, so there will be snacks available. Again, that's at Pontiac Academy for Excellence, taking place today at 196 East Cesar Chavez in Pontiac at 9 o'clock a.m. So gather your family and go over and participate in those festivities.
Get there. I love the fact that we do the community part because you got to know what's going on. But hey, again, if you want to let us know what's going on in your community, it doesn't have to be Oakland County because we're Oakland County, we're Wayne. And matter of fact, let me just open this up. If you live in another state, if you live in Florida, you live in Tennessee, you live in New York, or you live in another state, and say you're going to another state, or you're coming here and you're having an event, and you want us to announce it, we will, because we just want to have that community outreach, that community part where we can mention where you're going to be, because that's strong. That's how you grow. Mm-hmm. But before we take our break in 3 minutes, let's talk about a little bit about start talking about our topic, accuracy versus error. Now, Dr. T, why did you pick that?
So I picked that because I thought about us. In a day, we have over 6,000 thoughts. We have over 6,000 thoughts, and some of those thoughts that we have are not accurate. And so when I came up with the title, Accuracy versus Error, it was really to talk about, is the things I'm thinking, is it accurate or are these error thoughts? Are these thoughts inaccurate, and why am I thinking them? So most people never think to even question their thoughts because we have so many that pop and come across our mind all day long. You never really question. Sometimes we act upon them and sometimes we don't. So I really wanted to talk about that because our perceptions are not always accurate. We make errors, and some of those errors is from the way we perceive things, or it could be experience, it could be our mood. So I just kind of wanted to talk about accuracy versus error, and I know that plays a role even with you, Queen, in the car business, because sometimes we can come into the dealership having our mind set on a certain, vehicle we want, how much money we want to put down, but we're not really, accurate in our thinking because we may not have the credit. We may know we don't have that right, the credit score. Mm-hmm. We may know that. And so when we come in, we have expectations of, I'm coming in so I can get a Cadillac, and really I can't afford a Cadillac. So today we're talking about accuracy versus error.
Well, you know what? This is why, I have a new website now, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans.com, but my website's been around for years. But on my website is where you can go, you can figure out your payment on the vehicle. So if you know that you're looking to buy a $25,000 car, and a $35,000 car, and really you need to be at a $20,000 car, and you know that, and I'm laughing because it's there because it's going to help you. Because if you're at a $35,000 car and you really need to be at a $20,000 or $25,000, if you put that loan amount in and you put maybe that you're going to qualify for that, maybe that 18% interest rate, then you know your payment's going to be too high, right? So what I would like to do is we're going to take a quick break. We're going to pay some bills by playing some commercials, right, to keep our sponsors happy. And we're going to come back and finish this conversation.
Do you desire to know God on a deeper level? Do you need to see signs, miracles, and wonders in your life? Do you want to grow your faith so you can overcome adversity and have a breathtaking future? Yes? Then you must attend the Glory Realm Miracle Encounter happening in Tampa, Florida, October 20th through 23rd. It will be 4 epic days of refreshing, restoration, and rejoicing. Go to www.wellofworship.com for additional details and to grab your seat today.
Call Brenda Davis now at 248-909-9711 and get started on your new home purchase or sale. Brenda D. Davis, the realtor that moves you. Whether you're relocating to Michigan from another state or country, moving across town, upgrading, or downsizing, Brenda Davis from Century 21 Town and Country Real Estate can make it a smooth, hassle-free experience. Our award-winning offices and the outstanding personal service offered by Brenda Davis and her professional sales associates guide you through the maze of infinite details surrounding the purchase or sale of your home, helping you become familiar with a new area, finding the right home for your family, arranging financing, and settling in a timely fashion is our priority. Assuring that your relocation is a pleasant experience is our ultimate goal. Brenda Davis, an associate broker, is a 21-year career licensed realtor, a member of the National Association of Realtors, and a board member of the North Oakland County Board of Realtors. Call Brenda Davis now at 248-909-9711 and get started on your new home purchase or sale. Brenda D. Davis, the realtor that moves you.
Now that we're back from break, I want to continue to talk about my new website, Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. We have not only the loan calculator so you can figure out what your monthly payment is, even if you don't know your interest rate, but you know how your credit is. So it doesn't have to be, the great thing about it is I deal with customers that got good credit, bruised credit. If you file Chapter 7, I'm there for you. If you file Chapter 13 with your letter from the courts, I can also get you into a vehicle. But also we have a trade part where you can go in and you can put your trade in and figure out the value of your trade. Or if you want an estimated appraisal from myself, then it's a part in there that it will eventually alert me that that's what you're doing. It alert me that you want a trade evaluation. And then also, which I love about this part, which has always been on my website, is the application process. So I'm giving you all these other tools on my website. We lastly, what I'm giving you is the inventory. The inventory is strong. So you'll know what we have in stock by just going. We got the new Chevys, and then we have all the pre-owned vehicles that we have in stock. You got to know this. Immediately when you trade your car in, within a day, it's uploaded to our website. So that's strong. The inventory is strong. You can call and tell me what you want, but then you may not get what you want. You may get close to what you want, but you can see what we have.
I like how you said inventory, Regina, because as we were talking about, thoughts and how we have 6,000 of them on any given day, I was thinking about inventory too, because we have to inventory even the thoughts that we allow us to act on, if you will, because we're going to have over 6,000 that come in our mind daily, but it's up to us to decide what we're going to act on. And so we have to take inventory of those thoughts. And how we do that is by paying attention to what we're thinking. And so how do you do that? Then you start to evaluate what you're thinking. And then the goal is not just to evaluate, but to change some incorrect or unhelpful thoughts. The goal is to change that thought pattern to be something that's more helpful or more beneficial for us. So I like the fact that you talked about taking inventory, and I also like the fact that you talked about the process to even purchasing a vehicle, going to your website, filling out the application. And so I just want to encourage any listener now that may feel like they need some therapy sessions or they need to sit in front of a counselor to take the first step. The first step is finding a local therapist or talking to someone in your family to get a referral so that you can take the first step into getting the help that you need. So that those thoughts that you're thinking, if they are faulty, that you can get with a therapist that can do some cognitive restructuring with you. So I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah, I love that because that goes hand in hand. My next point is doing your research. When you're looking for a vehicle, you do your research. You do your research in your mind. You should put it on paper. Because you want to make sure, okay, you need to figure out, am I looking for, do I need a van or do I need a car? Or, I'm sorry, a minivan? Or do I just need a 7-passenger vehicle? What do I need it for right now? But what do I need it for right now? You also need to be thinking about 2 or 3 years. Are you looking to have a baby? People come in and they look right now for the car that they need, right? But then I'm thinking, okay, maybe 2 years from now, I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to have a little one. So I need a little bit more space. If you do your research and you think ahead, just like when you're looking for a therapist, you need someone to talk to. Everybody needs someone to talk to. People say, well, I talk to God. Well, yes, you talk to God. That's great. But God probably have already told you and pointed you in the right direction and said, you need to do some research on getting you a therapist. Because you need someone that's going to really listen to your problems and give you and help you with your solutions. You hear me, Dr. T? Your solutions.
So I like how you said that because we know that God is ever present. So he does listen to us and he gives us solutions. But God has placed people in the earth realm who have been skilled to do the things that we do. So even what you do and even what I do. So prayer is essential. But after I prayed, Lord, now what? I need something, not saying that prayer is not the answer, but God places people in our path so that he can get us to where we need to be. And so in coming to therapy, you're sitting in front of someone who's trained that can give you some tools that help you with your day-to-day process, your day-to-day activities. And so we don't want to say that prayer isn't the answer because it is. But Lord, after I've prayed, then now I need to put in some action. I need to go and get, and sit in front of. I need to get tools. I need to get the other resources that I need so that I can live a healthy, abundant life that you promised. So that's good.
Well, you know what? My second step would be and I know this will flow so perfect with what you're saying on your end and on my end, as far as thinking about cars. When I say, okay, after you've done your research, after you have thought about, that what your needs and wants are, now it's time to find a dealer. Now, doing your research is also getting you approved too. But it's finding a dealer. Finding a dealer, finding someone you trust. Sometimes what happens is you need to find your salesperson first before you find your dealer, because that salesperson is going to be your confidant. And when I say your confidant, is that you're going to tell your business to your salesperson. You're going to let them know. You're going to be honest. If you have credit challenges, and what people don't understand, Dr. T, is that you could be making $150,000 a year, and you've had credit issues. And we already know you could be at $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, but or people could be making $500,000 and have credit issues. So don't think that credit issues has a dollar amount in what you make. So you have to find the right salesperson. You got Google, okay? You got referrals. Look, who did your neighbor? Who did your cousin? Who did somebody actually purchase a car from? What are they driving? How did they like their salesperson?
Yeah, that's good. That's good, Regina, because, referrals really matter. And so today, like you said, you said Google, but for therapists, if you're looking for a therapist, psychologytoday.com is an excellent tool to just Google. You Google Psychology Today, and then you put in the city where you live, and there's going to be a ton of therapists that come up. But what I love about what you just said is that, you ask family and friends for referrals first, because if I have a personal relationship with my person, my saleswoman, then naturally, if it's positive, I want to share that. But I also want to, encourage people to look at the reviews. Google somebody, look at the reviews, see exactly what people are saying about the person you may be going to purchase a car from or even talking to. But I don't want us to stay stuck there, because sometimes people write reviews and they write it out of anger because something was wrong with them, and because something was wrong with them and their purchase, or it was something wrong with them and why they couldn't get something, that they give a negative review. So just filter through reviews, talk to family, talk to friends, and even, as far as a therapist, go on psychologytoday.com. There's a ton there, and I'm telling you, there's a wealth of knowledge there as well. You get the opportunity to look at your therapist, read a synopsis about them, and then even see referrals. So I like that.
So you know what? We have about 1 minute, a minute and a half left. But okay, so with me, you're gonna do your research. You're gonna find a dealer. And what are the two main points that they need to do when they're looking for a therapist? Just give me a repeat real quick, Dr. T.
Well, the first thing that they want to do when they're looking for a therapist is they have to know exactly what they're looking for the therapist for, because there's several. If you're looking for a grief counselor, or if you're looking for a financial, then you have to know exactly. But one of the things I encourage everyone to do is go to psychologytoday.com, put in your area you live at, and get a list of therapists, and simply make the call. Take the first step.
So make that call, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Do you desire to know God on a deeper level? Do you need to see signs, miracles, and wonders in your life? Do you want to grow your faith so you can overcome adversity and have a breathtaking future? Yes? Then you must attend the Glory Realm Miracle Encounter, happening in Tampa, Florida, October 20th through 23rd. It will be 4 epic days of refreshing, restoration, and rejoicing. Go to www.wellofworship.com for additional details and to grab your seat today.
Regina, the Queen of Car Loans here with Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. If you're looking to get into a new or used vehicle with affordable rates, we've got your back. Regardless of your financial situation, I can get you financed today. My lenders are making unheard of deals where others simply cannot. In June, we're giving away 12 months of Jack's Unlimited Car Wash memberships for free to the first 25 people who buy a new or used car from me. Just Google Regina, the Queen of Car Loans.
Chevrolet, find new roads.
We're back, and you still listen to Be in the Driver's Seat. I'm your host, Regina Eileen Woodard, a.k.a. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. And who's here with me? Always here with me.
Co-host, Dr. Teresa Moore. I'm excited to be back, Queen.
So I know that you have a great event coming up, and I think we need to really share. Let's talk about that event, because the great thing about it, why I love sitting next to you every week, is because you do things all over the world. Global. She's global. All over the United States.
Well, let me say glory to God for that. So
Amen.
I'm super excited. So listen, the Glory Realm Miracle Encounter. I am so excited about this miracle encounter that is taking place October 20th to the 23rd at the Hyatt House in Tampa, West Shore. That is going to be in Tampa, Florida. So I'm so excited. That is October 20th through the 23rd. Now, Regina, I'm super excited because there is a whole panel of us that will be there. The Well of Worship team will be there. I am a part of Well of Worship Global, and so I'm excited to be able to go and minister, go to pour out, go to see what God is going to do in this encounter. And so, again, that's October 20th through the 23rd. That's in Tampa, Florida. For all those who are interested in joining us, you can go to www.wellofworship.com. You can go there and you can see how to register. You can see how to get a hotel. And you can see the days that we'll be there. And so I'm so excited about that, Regina. And again, this happens every year. Wherever the Lord sends us is where we go. And so this year we're going to be in Tampa, Florida, and I'm excited to see the move of God.
Well, you know what? I thank God for you And I thank God for Well of Worship because, I mean, you guys are doing some great things. And hopefully next year I can, I can attend the conference. I would love to be in the audience just getting all the glory. Getting all the glory.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So I have to admit that, I have gone to a Glory Realm encounter and it has been life-changing. So I'm expecting to even receive more this year. So if you are looking for a life-changing experience, if you are looking to see a move of God, movement by miracle signs and wonders, you definitely want to be in Tampa, Florida, October 20th through the 23rd for the Glory Realm Miracle Encounter. That's taking place at the Hyatt House, Tampa West Shore at 5308 Avion Park in Tampa, Florida. Please visit www.wellofworship.com for more details, and hopefully I will see you all there.
All right. Thanks for listening. Everybody have a great week.
You've been listening to Be in the Driver's Seat with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and mental health expert, Dr. Teresa Moore.
Brought to you by Joe Longhammer Chevrolet of Waterford.
Be in the Driver's Seat, a Saturday morning mix of cars, credit, and wellness created just for you. From Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and Dr. Teresa Moore, thank you for listening.